How are you guys? It always feels so weird when I look at the camera. I'll be like, I don't see anybody. So it's like I'm just saying, hey, camera. But hey, T-babies. How are you guys? How was your week? How was your weekend? We want to know about it. Did you have some crazy sex, kinky sex? We always want to make sure you're always having happy, healthy, safe sex here on Tea Talks. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I don't know how you found us. Share, how you found us or whatever. Maybe it was a friend. Maybe it was just a share on Facebook or whatever. For the T-babies who've been here since, birth. Thank you.
Love you.
We love you so much. So I'm Kitten.
I'm Boozy.
And today we have a new guest.
Hey.
Okay, so the thing on Tea Talks, we all give each other's a name. And it's pretty much the name of whoever or whatever, you come across. And they kind of name that down there. So my name came from somebody at Waffle House. I don't know where he just started calling me Kitten. Then I went, real. And then Boozy, hers get you drunk. And when you say Boozy, it was boozy.
You have to make a little kiss when you say
Boozy.
He got it. He did it. So, what is going to be your Tea Talks name?
Oh, Lord.
Have you thought about it?
I actually did think about it because last week's episode, when y'all had said something about it, I was like, oh, what's it going to be? And I was like...
Because you're like, I'm up next.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I looked at my calendar. So, I call him Pepe sometimes, but also, too, I call him Squirtle, too.
Like Pepe Le Pew? Pepe?
Yeah, kind of like Pepe.
Okay, it's okay, Pepe.
I'm an 80s baby, so...
So I'm going to put Pepe like Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. But can we do Pepe Le Pew? Because...
They
took him off.
We can rename you. Pepe Le Pew it is? Okay, so... Okay, I guess I'm putting a new name. So your name is Pepe Le Pew. And what was the other one?
Squirtle. Pokemon. The Squirtle, the turtle.
Squirtle was the turtle that was...
We squirt out the... He squirts. I practice my little Kegel exercises.
Squirtle.
So
Shut your mouth, you Kegel.
Yes. So it's I'm not for sure.
On that note, let's Kegel.
We've been trying to... Okay, right. Can we all... Whatever.
Everybody Kegel?
Boozy said hold it in. Can we hold it in?
Hold on.
Yep. Everybody Kegel.
Hold it in. If you're at home,
hold
Kegel.
it in.
Just for a few. Hold it in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
You can release it. Okay.
So who taught you how to? Because most men
usually look at us like we've got 6 heads, but we're like, hold it in.
I practice it a lot, so for me now, when I do it, I feel some type of way sometimes.
Do you say I feel some type of way?
Just is what it is.
Is it a good feel?
Very good feel. Very good feel. Okay. So it's just one of those things I grew up with Sue Johansson. We all talked about it in past episodes and all these other shows and Real Sex. Like I grew up watching Real Sex when I was 13, 14. I was learning and didn't realize I was learning. I was watching it because, I see boobies on TV. And, and
the conversations were wow, right?
But in Real Sex, it's... You see some boobies, but then they're talking about everything, and they're conversing, and then so you're listening to it while you're just kind of like, all right, I'm ready to see some boobs again. And at the age I am now, at 34, I realized like, oh wow, I go back to that knowledge, and I was learning back then.
You was learning, right?
And so I practice my. I'm not sure the male term for it, but same muscle, guys. If you're peeing and somebody comes in the bathroom and scares you and you stop to pee, it's that same muscle. That is what I read.
That's the way I've heard it explained.
That is.
I love it.
I read that on the internet. I can't remember where, but when I was doing a little research myself, they said it's like the best way to explain it is the muscle that you use to when you're peeing and you got to stop to pee. It's that same muscle.
It makes sense because that's what I do. I'm like, oh, nope, you can't pee yet.
Yeah.
Right, it's just like...
It's that same muscle.
Wow, okay.
Flex it for 10 seconds, 3-4 times throughout the day. You know, give a break. It's just like working out. You know, you do your set, chill out.
So so I do it at stoplights, and then when do you do it?
Anytime I randomly think about it, like
It's
today
okay.
I was like,
Give me some on that. I'm right. I'm
today
saying
I was sitting there at work at my new job, and I was like, "Ooh, I have 30 minutes until I have a bathroom break. Let's just kegel on that.
Let's get strong real quick.
Let's kegel it out."
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Or if you think you hear something, stop midstream. Okay. A halu. There we go. I'm gonna a halu. Hey. Hi Jesse. Hi Tabitha. What's up, Rachel? How are you guys? Thank you so much for joining in. I love you guys. Y'all here every Tuesday. It makes my heart happy. Ahalu was here last week. It did such a wonderful job. Matter of fact, he had 2 ladies on here fight for his attention. Matter of fact, when we got done, they said we're just gonna be sister wives. I was like, I'm really happy to see that they came together on this decision.
Hey, I learned some stuff from him too.
What did you learn? Like, please tell us.
Oh.
The sucking of the fingers or the hook?
Now, so he
teach me. Okay,
Yeah.
again.
Hook it just a little bit.
Remember Star Trek.
Oh, thank you. Okay,
Just
that's right. I was like, 'cause I was messing it up.
But so I've kind of done a variation of that form before, and like I said, it works great. Like
it works great.
Put a little hook, the come here motion.
Holly, look at you teaching my people. So
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
You most definitely have to come back. 2 in the pink one. So that term, can we find something else to call it the stink? Because every time I hear that, I be like, wait a minute, my booty don't stink. I watched it before we got
We just
here.
call it the wink instead.
2 in the
2 in the pink, 1 in the wink.
In the wink.
The other. Oh, wink. I do like
wink
that.
is it match?
The wink.
Let me write this down.
Yes,
2 in the
I
pink,
like
1 in the wink.
2 in the pink.
I mean, out of the shower, it doesn't really have a...
1 in the wink. Because it doesn't happen very often, so you just kind of like,
Wink it out.
It winks at you a little bit sometimes. Like.
Halu said, what's up, Pepe? Shout out to the 80s, baby. So you are most definitely Pepe. So
Yes.
Pepe Le Pew is on and Squirtle. That is so funny.
I love it.
Like, seriously, oh my
love
God.
it.
Well, we are so happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
How long have you been watching the tea?
A few months now. Actually, I got in a few episodes before y'all took y'all's break.
Yes, thank you so much.
A friend of mine watches the show and she introduced me to it.
Okay.
And as soon as first 5 minutes, I was like
That's
enthralled.
how everybody feels about it.
Yes.
Well, we did a commercial for a doctor in his office. He was like, I've seen TikToks. It's gets a little wild on there. He was like, but y'all are giving out good information. I was like, thank you. That's all we care about. Because the biggest thing here, if you're new here, if you've been here, you already know. But if you're new here, we put this show together, literally. And I know I say we. I know I started it, but Boozy's been here since birth of me. So we have come together to make sure that we are giving out information that is not only fun and exciting, but educational and enlightening. Oh my goodness! Like I have learned so many different things, not only from the men but from the women. This is LGBTQT. I think that's all the letters right now. Friendly. Right. I was like, I know it's always a new letter added. I just want to make sure I respect everybody and their entities and digities and all the words in front of us.
Love everybody.
So I just want to make sure I say all the letters, but it's friendly because at the end of the day, we all want to make sure that we're reaching orgasm. And orgasm is it's like one of those words. We hear sex, we hear fucking, we hear one night stands, we hear foreplay, every now and again foreplay. But when it comes to the word orgasm, nobody knows what that means, or it's almost like a phenomenon that's not even real. Like
what?
A taboo type thing.
Like a taboo.
Oh,
and then when we start talking about kinks and things, it's like kinks, and it's something that's happening all the time. It might be something that your neighbor or your partner wants to try out, but you're so afraid to actually communicate about it because you feel embarrassed, you feel out of place, you feel like this is something that we normally talk about. And I've been with this partner, let's say, for over a year now, and I saw something that I want to try out, but I don't want him or her to think that I'm cheating on him with someone else, or I was this person and now today I'm a new person.
Communication.
Thank you. Communication is key. So, like I always say, date your partner every 7 years because we're always going to change. But not every 7 years. But every 7 years we always change. But date your partner constantly. Never think that the person that you married 5 years ago is the same person that you're with now. What was it? Say it again.
Keep working on that degree in them because you work on your high school diploma and like keep learning them and like you're working on a degree in them and get your high school diploma and then your associates and then your bachelor's, your master's and your doctorate. And once you get to your doctorate, start over.
So that when you learn new information, it's not like, what's this? Or where did that come from? Yeah, because most of the time that's what it is. And what was our viewer when she was having great sex with her husband? Her husband was like, so who you having sex with? She was like, whoa.
Yeah. Hold up, T-Talks.
T-Talks. So then he wound up sending us a message, thank you so much. I'm having amazing sex, right? Like, I've tried that out. I've done this. Thank you guys for being so open about it. Like, thank you for having a space that we can talk. So just thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Communication.
Pepe Le Pew for coming on the show. And then just real quick, anybody who's watching the show, if you want to be a guest on the show, just let us know. It's just simple. Right now we're booked up into March.
Really
the
easy.
Second week of March. But it's simple. Wasn't it simple? All you did was send me a message and a
Super
picture.
easy. I was like, hey, this is me. Hey, I might could have something to add to your show.
And they ain't here.
And I'm here.
Yes, because we're inclusive. We don't feel like you have to have this long, drawn-out paragraph to tell us what you like and what you don't like. We want to know.
You mean our people don't have to fill out a whole job
Girl.
application, go through an interview process?
Oh, God, I've tried to get on other people's podcasts, and I've been like, oh, my gosh. Aren't you supposed to ask me all these questions when I get there? They want to know who I am, what I do, a description of what I want to talk. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I just wanted to get on the show. But that's all right. If I got to do all that, it's almost like, I don't know, top flight FBI security. But here, we don't do that. Because at the end of the day, we want to know what you think. You want to know what we think. And we want to know what you guys think. Because, you know, we're all having sex. We're all having different type of sex. And we just want to get into it. So the last couple of weeks, we've been reading over the Babyland Sex Bill of Rights. Before we get more into detail as far as how to do it, and of course the anatomy to me is like the coolest. I love science, so the anatomy of the body and learning what turns you on and why it turns you on is so thrilling. Like learning that on the tip of the man's penis. Correct me if I'm wrong, but back in the tip of the man's penis is his most sensitive spot. I tried that a couple of times. I gave one a cramp, okay, all right. One just shot all over the place. I was just like, oh. And I'm thinking I'm the guru until I read that. Now I'm like, what do you get past guru? Nothing. Am I the shaman?
Do we get to be Dr. Sue Johansson?
No.
I'm Dr. Sue
No
Johansson.
one. No. You gotta be somebody different.
You
That's a legend.
Right, that was
that's
our baby
legend.
right there. That was our boo.
That's like Betty White.
Legend.
Yeah.
That's a legend right there. There's not gonna be another.
What is her mentee?
Her trainee
Like
apprentice.
What is that word?
I don't know.
I know which
It's
word.
all on the
I know which
tip of our
word it is.
Call me the sex doctor.
Padawan. call her Padawan. That's the Star Wars. I'm kind of a nerd. So.
We have learned so much. Have you heard of Manscaped?
Oh yes.
Okay, because matter of fact, the guy who dropped that in here, him and his wife is going to be one of our guests. It's in my calendar somewhere. But they're coming on the show, which I'm so excited. I'm hoping that they get to come in person. But again, if you can't come in person, if you just want to Zoom it out, we can Zoom it out. What producers? Is Zoom or Skype?
Either one.
Okay, either one. All right, so we can Zoom it out or we can Skype it out, whichever one. You can come and be on the show with us. But we have just been learning all these great things. I'm trying to think about the vagina. Of course, it's the clitoris. I did not know the vagina itself is the whole thing.
Yeah, I thought it was just the whole.
I thought it was
there's kinds of parts. There's a clitoris, and then there's the labias, and there's the labia minus, and then the labia majoris.
Yeah, I didn't know all all that until we got into all these books and stuff.
I paid
Okay.
attention
And
to
I've been
sex
living
ed.
with one disability 2 years.
Sex ed and Discovery Channel.
I knew it was something I needed to learn. I realized I did not pee at the same place as Ho was at. But I couldn't figure it out.
No, it's 2 different spots.
Okay, but I had to I was like so.
But the clitoris and the peel, they're kind of close together.
They're extremely.
very
They go
close.
at the same urethra.
Same spot. So I mean,
They come out the
Yeah.
same. So we've been learning all time, and then the vibrators. Learning that there's silicone, there's plastic, like the straight plastic,
silicone's
and then
nice.
hyperallergenic, and then like for some
And
people
we learned that the silicones are pretty much the best ones for you.
they are, because I have to put a
They don't
condom on
like
pinky.
They don't have like the pores.
But the silicone's softer though.
Yeah.
It is.
Any of the silicone or the rubber, it's a little bit softer, and a lot of plastic ones are a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So you want that little bit of a give, that softness. I feel like
I do.
personally.
Most definitely. But if you realize that your toys are like irritating you, it's literally because it might just be an irritant towards your vagina or penis, because they have things for the penis too, and that's okay. Maybe add a little bit of lubrication. Some of them you have to put a condom on with them.
Could be your lube
So-
too.
Lube, most definitely, because we've learned about water lube
Water-based,
and
oil-based,
Some will
and
irritate other than others. I have
So
sensitive
what they-
skin, so.
water-based, oil-based, and there's a third one.
There's a
Think
like
we
a
locked it up.
jelly. There's 4 of them. I thought
silicone.
silicone. That's one.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Silicone water, oil. I thought there
Somebody
was
told
one-
me there's an all natural one that we was talking about one day.
maybe like a mineral oil type something.
So we've been to learn about all type of stuff. But now, like I said, we
You know
just
what, let
said
me make a little note
pause.
here.
I want to
Figured
look
them all
now.
out.
I'm on Google now.
Look up
later.
those loops. But
Loops.
now we're just pausing just for a second and just going through the Babyland Bill 6. I mean, the Babyland Sex Bill of Rights.
And we're going to learn to ask for what we want. And when I say we, I mean we, because I'm not very good at that.
That's okay. We're working on it.
Have a system of communication. You don't have to sit down and plan a system of codes like WW2. Yeah, WW2. World War II submarine captain. Lord Jesus help me. But you got to speak up. Good sex comes from giving updates and signals and receiving them. Check in with your partner using eye contact, sounds, and words. Dirty talk is fantastic for keeping momentum while checking in about satisfaction and consent. I want to fuck you from behind now. Would you like that?
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Those are welcome words.
They really are. You guys say progression.
We don't believe anyone has magical intuitive powers to be a good lover. It takes some effort.
So wait a minute. If somebody was to ask me,
If someone asked me, would you like that? I would probably turn around and be like,
what?
why are you asking me? Just turn me around.
Can you just do it? Like, I'm gonna know if you throw my hip to the side, I'm like, oh, okay, we're changing positions. But I understand. Maybe someone else may need this extra, like, I want to fuck you from behind.
I mean, maybe not.
I mean,
I
from
want you
to
behind.
tell me.
I mean, that's one that, like you said, like Boosie, you said, I'm gonna flip you over, turn you over. But like,
I want you to tell
there's
me,
some
but don't
things-
ask me.
there's some things I might do where
Turn that ass over.
I'm not gonna ask. You
As
might
a-
want to ask some things, you know.
Well, as a man, have you ever had to like say first? I'm just
I've never asked anything. I just do it
because we
and-
both laughed at the same time. Like, I ain't never have y'all. Somebody, okay, a Halu said it's all in the tone. I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay,
it
in the
is. It
tone.
really is.
Behind,
Confidence.
behind the head is the most sensitive. Y'all made me chase y'all, Miss Boozy. Got
That was
Behind the head and on the left side,
It was a
if you're looking at it, it would be your right. That's where your nerves, the nerve
the
stem
frenulum.
kind of goes
yeah,
on
fren-
more on the
Where
like
is-
right
how
side
do we
of
pronounce
it.
that word?
I know, help me get it. 'Cause
Frenulum?
It's forever, frenulum. Well, then when I got on the Moke show, shout out to Moke for having me on there.
Frenulum.
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 Yeah, that's the tubey part.
Frenulum.
Frenulum.
But then, like,
Frenemo.
a lot of the nerves are really on that side.
If y'all want to look it up, it's FREN. ULUM. Okay, it's the sweet spot. And according to our Halu, it's the most sensitive, which we figured it out. I'm saying we figured it out, and I had some really good outcome from it. Nelly, I'm so glad you're here. What up, bestie and testy? Love you. Medulla oblongata.
Yeah. What a name.
Thank you. So you understand. Look, just get to the point. Get behind the penis, okay? And to the top of it, where it makes a V. It makes like a nice little cute little V right there. And just go ham. Have a good time. Play with it. Use
Well,
your
we're
tongue.
telling the women
Use
to
a
get
toy.
there. Well, we're telling the women to get there and the men to just do it from behind. Why don't we just take charge of that safe sex?
Okay. I'm so
Since you have to live with the consequences, make safe sex and contraception. There you go.
Contraception.
Happen. Don't wing it. If you want to use a condom, bring one and make sure you use it.
So that's what we talk about.
One of our
the
biggest things is safe sex.
It's huge.
So
Happy, healthy, and safe.
as a guy, I will say this, and I was just talking to a guy I work with today. We were talking about, I mentioned I was coming on the show, and somehow we got on it. Condoms. I'm a single guy. So I might go out, meet some lady, and go on a date or two, and hey, I might be fixing to get it in.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yes, you should be.
Exactly, as I
She's
should
about
be.
to bust it wide open for you. You should be ecstatic.
I've done put this investment of time, effort, and I'm excited. So guys will be like, oh, well, that condom, I lose a little feeling. Good. You know what? Because I'm excited already. I don't want to bust off of 2-3 pumps. Like, I need every help and advantage I can get. So you know what? Give me that condom. Let me loosen that feeling a little bit. Because guess what? I'm already excited. You know what? Hey.
So
It kind of helps hold the dam at bay just a smidge bitten.
I'm so glad you said it. 'Cause that's the first time I've ever heard I need the condom to just calm everything down.
Yes, yes.
You was like, I'm excited.
Bit.
I'm just ready. Put this condom. Let me calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
So the condom is to calm down.
A little bit.
So I mean, no.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Every little bit helps.
I know it's not gonna knock it out, but
those 2 or 3 extra pumps that condom give me might get you to your orgasm.
Okay, wait a minute. I hit you earlier with the.
You did earlier.
But I was like, let me turn my ring around. You was like, dang, you cut me. I don't want to cut you. Okay, all right. Sam, silicone, stainless steel, glass, Pyrex, and ABS plastics are the non-porous materials you want to look for. Y'all heard it right here. So look for these items for your next toy. If you're into toys, you know, because like I know toys is one of those taboo things. How do you feel about toys? Because
all for it.
I see the tongue ring. Can we talk about it?
I have 3 piercings. Oh, I held up 2. 3 piercings, 2 tattoos. Can't see none of them.
You can't see none of them.
I have my tongue and both. Not yet.
Oh.
It's on.
Why not whisper?
They couldn't hear you.
So honestly, it is on my list. I've toyed around with the ideas of getting it done for years.
What was the 3 piercings?
Tongue and both my nipples.
Oh, okay.
So not too bad.
Not too crazy. Bro, you threw me for a loop.
But I
can't see it.
She got real excited for a minute.
But
Pepe Le Pew.
put it like this: the next piercing I get would be probably it. If I was to get another piercing, that would be it.
Not afraid of like
what?
I don't know. It's fucking hurting just a little bit. Like, oh my gosh.
All right. So flat out, they told me when I got my nipples done.
Okay.
They said girls take it better than guys.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But they said if you can get your nipples done, anything else, you're good to go. And honestly, God, he put the clamp on it, and I was like, okay. He shoved that needle through the, woo! Lord Jesus, I put them in there. I'll never take Lord
The thought
Lord
of
God.
it.
I'll never take them out because it was so much pain, and the left one was worse because I already knew what it felt like.
So you get yours done. My friend got hers done at the same time. That's
Exactly, I did too. You got
Okay.
if you do one, I mean, you just got to do both. I'm not trying to be a unit.
One time, like they stabbed her at the same time.
Oh,
She said I
oh
couldn't.
Lord,
You said I ain't
Jesus.
trying to be a unit.
Unit.
She did them at the same time.
Oh, she gangsta.
She did.
But what that dude told me.
She said, "There's no way you gonna be able to do one, and then we go to the next one."
I did one at a time, and
Cookie.
she was right.
That's
It was
what I
hard.
done. Cookie, she was a part of T-Talk. She just got her nipples pierced.
I didn't even breastfeed my son long enough for him to have teeth, let alone have a needle come near him.
So they say women take it better, men take it kind of. That's because y'all don't get y'all nipples sucked out.
Exactly, that's it. Y'all's are tougher.
So we're used to
Being
the
sucked down
manipulation
and
of it
played
all.
around, and
Think about
So
it
I
like
predict
that.
the next time you're on T-Talks, you're going to have another piercing to tell us about.
maybe,
I like how you put your.
That's my prediction.
maybe.
What did y'all say? Remember coming
Well,
back?
you're home. When you're booked up to what, March?
Tubes are to March. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
plenty
gives you a
of
little
time.
bit of time.
It gives you
That's
time.
plenty of time.
Gives you a little bit of time.
January,
Good time.
March,
Hey,
Yeah.
Aaron. Aaron said tubes are tied. Aaron said, "Let's go." We don't need no condom. I'm ready.
You still got to be careful of diseases.
Right? But Aaron said,
Still got to be
tubes
careful of
is
diseases.
tied. Girl, I wish. Tubes ain't tied. I'm fertile myrtle.
Damn it.
Oh Lord. See, I'm 34. I ain't got no kids, so like,
Implant in the
I'm
arm.
all about some Planned Parenthood.
Implant in the home.
Hallelujah. Love the hairstyle, Kitty. Thank you. Meow. Okay, I got the. I guess you could say I have the
Space buns.
the space buttons, but you don't look what cats have.
Ears?
I got pet cat. Thank
The
you.
cat ears.
I got cat ears. Thank you so glad you love it. Hey Bianca. My second one hurt worse than the first one. I was like, OMG.
Yes.
So why do y'all put yourself through those nipple? Like, who?
It's just, I don't know. It's just,
I don't
I
think
like
I
I like
wanna-
piercings. I like to like. It's just something about just like a tattoo.
My sister likes
Pardon my
piercings.
language, but the guy that pierced my nose, I called him a motherfucker's mom. So I ain't
Oh,
getting anything
man.
else pierced.
He's like, I'm
man.
done.
My best friend asked me, she goes, "So how bad did it hurt?" I was like, "I don't know. I just called him a motherfucker. What do you think?"
I don't know. So like,
I
for
just
me-
cussed this man out.
For
So.
me, I like it's a little bit of the pain. It kind of.
Okay.
I
It's
like a little
really-
bit of pain, but that was a little more than a little bit.
Well, it's just like bondage and spanking and stuff like that. That little bit of pain does release endorphins, and it just feels different. It's just a different.
I've heard of that.
I mean,
asked my
I was
friend
on a
if she
different
come.
high the rest of the night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
So it did release some dopamine
Yeah.
inside
Yes.
you when you done. Cause you just like went
but I
through
wasn't
that
fixing to go get it
stream-
done right the next. I wasn't fixing to do it again.
So because you went through that extreme amount of pain and went,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Now I have a question. I'm curious. How does the nipple piercings play into your sex life?
So, I'm all about anything and everything. So, I like my nipples sucked on.
Okay.
I do like my nipples sucked
First
on.
man to admit it on the
Oh,
show.
Yes.
What kind? Okay, so we get like a tingle situation that goes to our clitoris. Does it
Mm-hmm.
go to your friend and them?
It goes everywhere for me. I'm just like, it's just, well, with them being pierced, it does kind of like, it just travels down the side of your nerves. I mean, it's just, it's
Right.
It's your nerves in
Does
your
it hit you in
body.
the gut?
Yes,
This is in the
all
gut.
over and just down to the tip of your toes. It's the same thing as sucking on a woman's toes. A massage, a good foot massage. That when it hits that right nerve, it goes all the way up, top to
Ooh.
bottom of your body, and so it's the same with nipples. It's like they hit it just.
Is it okay? So since you got your nipples pierced, is it sensitive more, or did you lose some of the sensitivity?
So mine did lose a smidge bit of sensitivity,
smidge.
but on the flip side, they did kind of increase it as well. It's like it's weird. It's like that initial touch
Okay.
is kind of dampened,
Okay.
but once they get warmed up, I guess you could say, then it's like
Did you get the engine
wow.
going?
But I like mine pull down. So like grab the bar and just kind of like
Grab
pull
the
it
bar and pull
with your
it.
teeth, like just like or with your tongue, like and just kind of pull
And
it a
then
little
pull
bit.
it.
But most about an hour. They're I don't want to touch it.
Yeah,
They're scared to like no, just like tug it a little bit.
I had a girlfriend with nipple piercing, and there was just like all this metal in my mouth. I didn't know how to clinkety. I was
Yeah.
just like, it's a lot of clinking going on.
Well, so I got a tongue ring too.
So then it's like metal, soft titties. I feel like when I was pulling her boob, and I didn't want to pull them
You
too
have your tongue
hard.
pierced?
No.
So-
I'm talking about never.
So
I got
I
earrings.
sucked on a girl's nipples one time, and her nipples were pierced, and yeah, it kind of.
It got stuck.
It didn't get stuck, but it kind of clinked
Clinking
for a second.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That clinking and you pulling, it just.
And it
makes me
was
feel like a
cool,
person.
but like but no, it's like
It doesn't
you can,
hurt. It's pretty sensitive.
like you can't.
Can
see.
I pull?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, where is it?
Can you feel the middle? Like, let me get you the bar.
Okay, give me.
There's the bar right
Help
there.
me.
Right there. Grab that.
Okay.
You feel it?
Oh my God. You don't.
No, you really.
Oh, but you don't.
No, hold it. Keep holding it. I'll pull your hand for you. I'll pull your hand for you.
Okay,
Grab hold
we're in this together.
Yes.
Okay.
I got you. You grab it.
Okay. Oh my
No,
God.
you keep pulling.
Oh, okay.
You didn't even get me going.
Because if your
like-
nipple fall out my damn hand, Sean's fucking over.
Oh my
If
God.
your nipple
Fall out. Blah.
Oh my, that's my fucking head with those things. Like I'm pulling, and all of a sudden there's a nipple in my
It just
hand
fall-
or in my mouth, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
What was that show that came on Discovery? It was TLC. Sex Sent Me to the ER.
Oh yes, on T
T
Talks.
Talks sent you to
My
the
T babies, I'm sorry. I promise. He told me. Y'all watch this, right? Okay.
Tell me that.
So, oh my God. Baby, Sam said, baby bites are bad enough. I'll never get my nipples pierced. But to anyone that has them, go, you, man, I feel you. When I say, hey, I'm with you, please don't put nothing through my nipple. Guess that makes us sort of a dime. Apricot.
That's safe for you?
I have locked lip rings with a girl, and we caught it just in time. So I thought we was about to rip my lips. That's what I'm about to say. So you had a tongue ring, Cam Crush. I didn't know you had a tongue ring.
Yeah.
So
Lip ring?
y'all, lip ring. Oh, lip ring. I didn't read that right. You had a lip ring. I've never seen. Okay, and y'all almost. This is soft porn at this point. Keep going. He told me to pull.
I just got that actually. I was like, oh yeah.
Safe word. Like, please tell me your safe word next time.
Pineapple.
Mine too.
That's the only thing I can think of is pineapple. Every time I think of a safe word, I think of pineapple.
Button.
Button. No, that's
Okay,
the thing you're
so
trying to hit.
let's get
No,
into-
see, how did your safe word come about?
Okay, pineapples is my favorite fruit. So I felt like if you gotten too far, pineapples, I need a break. I need a fruit break. I need a
There's
break.
some vitamins.
Mine come about because I had a partner that if he had gone too far, it would be like I would bleed. So it would be like you'd be hitting the bloody button. So it'd be like button. Button. You're about to hit the button.
That's so smart.
So that's where button come from.
That is so smart. I didn't think about that. Pineapple, that's my favorite fruit. I was like, wait a minute, I need a pineapple.
I don't know why it just.
You tried to rip me a new one.
like a pineapple.
You
Pineapple, yeah,
Or
no.
that
I was
movie,
like, I need a pineapple break because I need a moment. Well, how'd you get yours?
I just
Love
thought about
that.
pineapple.
Pineapples.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it. Just pineapple.
That's my favorite fruit.
I did have an ex, and she was Samoan, and she loved pineapple.
See what I'm saying? So it's like
She loved
pineapples,
pineapple.
vegetable food. Vegetable, my favorite fruit. I mean, it's my favorite fruit, whatever. So it's like, I need a break. I need some pineapples.
I need a pineapple break.
I need a pineapple break.
Yeah, mine was like, whoa, buddy, hold up. Wait a minute, you fisting hit a button.
Okay,
Button.
Button. I love button. Because
Not like a shirt button.
while we hitting buttons,
Not like a button.
we gonna use some lubrication.
Yeah, before you hit that button, you best be using some lubrication. Or at least
Water-based.
have it nearby at all times. Wet and slippery feel good. Saliva and vagina juices dry up quickly. Mouths and pussies have plenty to do already during sex. Why not take the pressure off? What's your favorite lube?
I don't use lubrication because I drink a lot of water. Like, I'm going to drink a lot of water. I have water time at home. Like, after I drink my coffee, I have, like, lemon water, and I just sit there and I drink, like, those big old wine glasses. So I drink about a good 4 of those every morning. Then I'll have another water time. Like, I drink about 2 gallons of water before anything happens. So, like, I'm kind of my own personal lubricant. I'm like a waterfall.
But what about when you're using condoms and it dries you out?
See?
We need you to get on the lube train for that.
Yes, condoms do dry some. It's not everybody. It's just some females. Some it just dry them
So I
out.
realized I'm going to say this, but I don't think I like them very much. Because now it doesn't happen. So I'm thinking I was just not turned on anymore. I just kind of wasn't like...
Full out.
Yeah.
Had the mental, the
physical.
physical.
Like they might have took the mental away or realized like maybe I thought the sex was great because I liked you so much. And now that we're actually doing it,
you're not in. So for me as a guy, so I'm weird. I'm different. So I'm single, but even when it comes to sex and even when it comes to even just a hookup or just like, hey, I met you, we're vibing, let's be safe and let's just have a good time, I have to have a connection.
Right.
I have to have some sort
chemistry.
of chemistry, yes. I have to have some sort of a vibe with you to have the best. Like I'm a guy, at the end of the day I see a boob and my dick's gonna probably get hard. But
it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's just that's physiology.
Cheers to boobs and a hard on. We'll cheers to that.
It just is what it is. But the best sexual experiences and the best orgasms I've had has been with that person that I'm either in a relationship with or I just really vibe with.
Okay.
When we hung out and I felt a connection. Because at the end of it, when you're having sex, you do get that connection.
You connect with that person.
You connect. I mean,
connect with that person.
And if you're not connecting, I mean, that I'm not trying to down anybody's.
Right.
You know, but have some connection sex. Have in some sort of a way. You don't have to. Like I said, it could be that one night stand we met at the bar. But at some point at that night in the bar... But you wanted to rip each other fucking clothes off. Exactly. At some point, she said something that was just like, wow, I want to eat your ass. Right now. Yeah. You can say whatever you want here. Yeah. T-Babies, y'all okay with him eating ass? They're okay. All right. So if you want to eat some ass, you're going to eat some ass. Yeah. And then she probably gave you the best head of life. Because y'all wanted each other. Exactly. That's why I would say, regardless if it's like a one-night stand or... vacation or situation.
I've heard more people than not say that one night stands were their best sex that they've ever had.
Yeah, it can be. It's just one of those things. It's like you just
that's not
that high. That
there's not a lot of people. There's not like stipulations put on it. Like there's not.
For me,
Cathey said I ain't eating no ass. Wait a minute.
Don't get me started on that.
Oh, Aaron said, guys, I will never say apricot in any conversation other than okay, that's your safe word, boo. Okay, apricot. Am I even saying it right? Apricot?
Yeah, that's right.
A or A? Whatever.
Apricot.
I had a bourbon favorite lewd one time. Hold up. Captain Crunch. Come back.
Bourbon?
Did you say bourbon?
Was she drunk off your dick? Like, wait a minute. When you say bourbon flavored, like you bought it and it said bourbon flavored? I don't think I want nothing in my mouth that tastes like some doggone... Okay, AHA lube, best lube, the ones that are eatable and warms up. OMG. Let me tell you about that warm up stuff. I don't never want it again.
I love it.
I was on fire. You understand me?
Right
I love it when it gets warm and then it cools.
No. All right. So
did we say at the same time?
No. So here's the thing with the warming and the cooling. It was cool at first because I tried something and it was like going in, it was warm. Okay. But coming out, it got cool. But at one point, it got a little too warm.
What too warm? Like I was on fire.
Like if I stayed in there trying to scramble eggs.
Hates it.
Your partner hate. Why does
So
he
we
hate
can because he doesn't like the warming sensation. He
Yeah.
doesn't like the warming part of it. He doesn't mind the cooling part of
The
it.
cooling's cool,
Hates
but the
warming part
yeah.
of it. So when we use it, it has to be in foreplay only, and it has to be washed off before we have sex.
It's a roller coaster ride.
So he makes sure you're taken care of, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
But then you make sure he's taken care of. Like, okay, I've gotten off. So just wipe it off. So we can both enjoy sex.
Sharing is caring.
Sharon is caring. But I like how you said that. So that way, viewers, if you have someone who doesn't like something that you like, well, I mean, maybe
We
y'all
also
can
have
figure out a way to.
edible lube too that is really good for giving head.
Does that one warm it up too?
No, it's just strawberry flavored.
Is it
so
like
it makes
this
head a little
bourbon?
more fun.
It looked like a shot glass. You buy it at the liquor store. I'm fucking done.
Wow.
Oh God, I want to go to this liquor store now.
See, I like
Let me
bourbon, so
just
like,
know
what if
what
I
I
got it mixed up?
Oh my goodness, one night stands you could really act a fool and dip the fuck out. I've heard this. I've heard you can do whatever you want.
I.e. lick
Eat
some
her.
ass.
You can eat some ass. You can lick. I mean, you got the
Whatever.
tongue ring. Jennifer Lopez.
I got a short
you dive
tongue,
in
though.
head first. You got a what?
Short tongue.
A short tongue? Are you sure?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I don't think you're pushing that farther.
Yeah.
It don't go no further.
It don't go no further. But
Tongue tied.
I got a big, I got a big mouth, so I just put my whole mouth over it and.
Go show him how it's done because a Halu came on the show, but he is now. What the hell is his name? I'm right down.
I don't remember.
Halu.
My memory is awful.
Savior.
Slay.
Slay. Oh,
Slay.
thank you. Let me write this down. Why did I say who is Savior?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna put Slay. I thought I wrote his name.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
there
did
it
right
is. Slay. Okay. Who is Savior? I don't know who that is. Savior, make yourself known.
Make yourself know.
But Slay, and he said, I don't even know where I was going. I can't forget his fucking name. Whatever. Okay, so I love the warmth. There's a mint one, but it feels like a peppermint patty on my Johnson. Ain't no okay. I can't. I think we can agree on that. Because it goes from really nice and feeling delicious
Do you
to
ever think
like.
maybe you're putting too much on?
No, well, the thing
You
with the
think that-
peppermint
okay,
is that
show me how much you
spearmint.
put on there.
Well, I mean, we
Like-
use a little more because I like it to be a little bit warmer, a
I
little
feel
bit
like
cooler.
okay.
It's
But
a
you're only
spearmint.
supposed to put, like,
It
a
just-
tiny
the
little dab on it.
spearmint.
Does it feel like the tip of your dick is like in Antarctica?
It's the triangle. The triangle. This is it. Once that stuff gets, and you gotta think, it catches on the triangle. It catches on the
does.
head, so it catches right in the most sensitive
I
spot.
felt like my pussy was in Antarctica.
I don't
They
like
tried
the
to
numbing
blow
stuff
into these-
either.
Are you
Cute.
only putting a dab on there?
Baby, I just put a drop of just a little bit, and it felt like
It don't take much.
every time
Yeah.
that his mouth wasn't on there, my pussy was in Antarctica.
Yeah.
And it was like I was getting an ice burn or something.
Well, that was just like the hot and cool lube. When I would be out on that outward stroke.
it was
Oh, ice cool.
ice.
Go
using
in.
good.
A Dutch oven. It was too much going
Oh my
on.
God.
On that note,
We're gonna laugh.
we're gonna laugh a little bit. Sex at home isn't like the movies. Neither the porn nor the big screen kind. Your partner will kneel on your hair. Parts will slip out of parts. You'll fart.
Oh,
The lubed up butt plug will slip out and bounce across the floor. Be ready for things to go wrong and have a laugh about it.
I
The
love
bouncing
Yes.
butt plug will probably make you two laugh again and you'll think about it later. Don't take yourself too seriously and you'll have more fun.
I love
Yes,
that.
The
How-
bouncing
100%.
butt plug.
100%.
You let that happen?
We haven't tried our butt plug yet.
You got one?
Yeah.
You showed it to me because it's a little shiny.
Butt plugs are too big.
Too big.
Mine is little. It's only like this big and like this big around.
Oh,
It's a little baby.
I just need
Do you like
It's
girls to
little.
use butt plugs?
I've never used one on with a girl.
Really?
Like, I've had my ass ate. I've had a finger or two in there. Maybe a few toys. Nothing crazy. But,
Nothing crazy. Nothing
crazy.
too crazy, but
well, I mean, for the audience, nothing too crazy.
nothing too insane.
If
If you start whispering, they can hear us.
They can't hear us. But yeah, I try.
So how would you feel if a girl pulled out a butt plug? Would you be okay with it, or you be
Depends
like?
on the size. I'm not a big butt.
Well, not
like
for you,
for
for her.
Oh, hey, whatever. Let's
Okay.
try it. Like,
So she's
try
a-
anything once. If you don't like it, just don't do it again.
One of my viewers bought me one because I said I wanted to be My Little Pony if I ever got one. That butt plug is so huge. I still have
Big old just.
Oh God, the size of my hand. I was like, shit, that's an ass plug. I should
What's
start
up?
using it as a dildo or something.
I'm gonna buy you one of the little ones.
For guys,
Okay.
it's different.
I'm gonna buy you one
Please,
of the
because
little ones.
I'll use a baby one.
I'm buy you a little one.
Them other girls,
Yeah,
she
they
has
got
like a
some
little
little-
tail.
Yeah, a little. For guys, it's different though.
So what kind? How does the guys?
So
ones?
for guys, like a lot of the like prostate anal stimulation
Mhm.
toys that they have for guys will be kind of slender, but
Okay.
then they'll have kind of like a bulb kind of type end to it. Because at the end
So
of it,
slender, okay.
at the end of it for a guy, you're just trying to stimulate the prostate.
The prostate. What's
It's like it's a finger.
About
in
2
there.
inches,
2 inches. It's a little ball.
Mhm.
You same as a.
Because we can get through, well, not through the ass, but like right up under y'all
Right in the
shaft.
gooch.
In the gooch,
area.
and push up. And
Yes.
then-
So it's the same thing. So it's the same thing as like the clitoris. Is
Mhm.
guys and men and women's physiology is very similar.
Mhm.
I can't remember what it is. Everybody starts off as I can't remember. I think it's a woman, and then like it's a
Well, I'll start off as a
hormone,
woman.
and it's a
Mhm.
hormone that's introduced in the conception or the birthing like growth process
Right.
that changes us to men and pushes everything out. It's the same type of things. It's just one's inside, one's outside. So for men,
Thank you for saying that.
for
I
men,
didn't know that.
yeah, it's the same thing. Same spot, same.
Mm-hmm.
You have ovaries that are inside. I have testes that are
That fall
outside.
out.
It's just a It's like a hormone that's introduced when the baby's growing that changes us from female, right?
You're absolutely
Female and
correct.
I didn't know that we all started out as female.
We all start off as female.
It's just a hormone, one
Yeah.
hormone.
Rule the
You
world.
learned that on Tea Talks.
Women rule the world.
That's why
Yes.
when that's why this is LGBTQ.
Y'all really do.
WQT friendly, because for the simple fact of that phrase right there, when people be like, you wasn't born gay, or that was maybe just an idea, you just need to get out of it. No, sometimes that woman hormone is so fucking strong in a man that they literally feel like a woman.
I mean, and also too, I mean, it's nowadays time with everything coming into your body. You don't know what's. I mean, it's your human physiology. I mean, this is genetics 101. You don't know what in your environment is going to change a person's hormones or physiology.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just genetics. That's just evolution in general. So,
A yoni steam, and that keeps it wet all the time. Okay, Hill, thank you. Because we have some yoni steamers in Nashville. I had to introduce you to my friend. His mom actually does yoni steam. He's a photographer. I can't think of nobody's name right now, but I do this every time. That's why I hate trying to be like, shout out to such and such, such, such. Then the next day I'd be like, man, I missed 5 other people's names I could have thrown out there. But his mom is a yoni steamer. Thank you, Hill. Just like swishing down the slopes. Wait a minute. Damn it. What was we talking about then? Turn and cough. That's called cheating, Miss Kitty. Because I don't want to use that big ass butt plug. I don't want to use it. It's huge. Just like
you got to warm up to it.
oh, I mean, really warm up to it. I guess don't be afraid to make a mess, cause it's gonna be a mess.
Oh.
It's not often we get into a rut around like animals. Not often we get to rut around like animals. That's part of the treat. So try not to be so sensitive about goop flying around. By the time you're done, there might be some spit, lady juices, semen, even pee and poop that make their way into the bed and into your person. Just take a shower, no biggie.
If somebody,
Look, me and you were both on the same time. As soon as she says the poop, we're like, what
I
y'all?
understand the poop.
you
though.
might be my twin flame.
What y'all doing?
I understand the poop.
It might be
because
fun though. They might be.
It happened.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
If you put the butt plug in,
Holy Spirit, activate.
Wonder Twin powers.
there might, if you put something in, there's something bound to come out.
No, not always.
With the butt plug.
something might come out on it.
Okay.
Fleet, do your cleanings. Like, if you're gonna do some like anal type stuff
Okay.
sometimes, and,
Just
like,
let us know them out, cause
yeah, like
I mean, make
let's
sure
do
you
some
clean.
Fleet. Like, make sure you poop before.
my friend told me
and-
about Fleet. Okay.
Yeah, just to do an enema. Like, dude, all right. So let me put it out here. I'm a hard ass worker, and I do hard. I've always had hard work for a living.
You got your nipples pierced. You're pretty badass.
I try. Country boy through and through. So
Through
I've
and
always
through.
done hard work. All right, man. I ain't get no enema, man. I ain't no man. I ain't blah, blah. Look, get y'all an enema.
Mm-hmm.
One of these stores. Try it. Next
Clean it
day, clean everything out. Get it out, y'all. You feel just lighter.
Okay.
You just
Okay.
feel lighter. It's
So when I
just.
put the butt plug in, it's not like
It's not, you're not packing stuff up in there more and more. You
Maybe
already,
that's why anal's never worked for me.
because
you
it
gotta
feels
clean
like,
that stuff out. Like, if
It
you're
always
gonna
makes
do
me feel
it.
like I gotta poop.
Me too.
Oh,
Maybe I
you-
just gotta clean everything out first.
So you gotta
And
clean
then-
everything out and you gotta relax
Let me
too.
write this down.
Like, I
Clean
always
my-
tell people, so I've
this
always
down.
been really
Clean my
good
ass first.
with anal and somebody new.
Mm-hmm.
So plenty of lube. Honestly, it helps if you done had like a couple of like beverages. Relax. You,
Enema and drinks
yes.
before anal.
Spell enema.
I think it starts with an
Okay,
E.
so I'm just gonna
ENIM
I think it starts with an
is
E.
what I'm saying.
enema and drinks.
Enema
Yes.
and drinks before anal.
You gotta relax, like, cause I kid you not,
So that's what we need. We need enemas.
I've done,
Clean it out.
I've had anal with several girls. I've never done it.
Okay.
Guys, easy. Can't say that enough. Be easy,
Thank
slow. Like,
Take your
You're-
time with my ass.
you're going
Be
an
gentle.
eighth of an inch every 10 seconds.
Oh,
Like, go slow. Just go slow.
Oh my!
And then get.
I got a penis size requirement.
No.
You gotta be that small.
No, we can
Yeah.
get bigger in there.
Nope. Not this ass.
Plenty of lube. You done had a couple
Oh
glasses of
God!
wine.
Captain Crunch said it's all fun and games till shit hits the fan, bruh.
I've had that happen.
What? Okay, we're gonna come back.
Wait. We can't stop and come back to that. We need to know.
Tell us about it.
So,
Shit hit the fan.
literally, years and years ago, I was with a girl and
Peppy Le Pew.
Or is this a Squirtle incident?
Right, which one?
that's a whole nother can of worms right there. You fixing to open up with the squirrel
Oh
incident.
my
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
Tell me about this
So-
show.
Hold on, you might need more wine for this.
Thank you.
I wanna.
What are friends for? Prepare me, pussy.
Okay,
Okay,
So-
we're ready.
let's get prepared.
It was a girl I'm messing with, and she was like, I'm on her period. I'm on her period. And I'm
Okay.
like, well, I don't mind, whatever. Fuck through mud, fuck through blood, whatever. Yeah,
Shit.
throw it out there. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Mud and blood.
Yeah, whatever. So, she was like, I was like, we ever try anal? She was like, no. I was like, we gonna try it? She was like, well, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. She was not doing the proper technique. Like, I could feel it. Because you can feel
Okay.
it. Like, you can feel, like, when you're using, like, in that pushing motion.
Yeah, right.
I can
right.
feel that. Like, a guy can feel that. If you're having anal sex and you're, like, pushing,
Okay.
a guy can feel that if he's in team. Like, you
Okay.
can feel that.
Okay,
And so I could tell she was kind of pushing, whereas you need to just relax.
got you.
Just relax. That's why I said, like, have a drink or two. Drink
Because
to
it's a
relax
natural
you.
thing, because,
Don't clench up. Guys, go slow. Because, again, if you start, the girl's going to clench up. Like,
Okay,
relax.
okay.
So, she did not. She was kind of doing a push motion and, like, going at it. Next thing you know, I pulled back and, like, I looked and I was like, ah. There's a little bit of a mess.
Because she kept pushing.
Yes.
So don't push.
Don't push.
Don't push.
Don't push.
Let's write that down.
Don't push.
T-Baby, did y'all hear that? Because we're here for y'all. Don't push. And
Just
have a
relax.
few drinks.
Few
Don't
drinks and
push.
relax. Guys,
So
go
as
slow.
a man, when that happened,
Oh Lord.
I mean, you guys, what you do after that?
I'm a rare occurrence. Keep in mind, I'm a plumber,
And I know.
so I deal with shit on a daily. A friend of mine one time told me
I
they was like, well, Justin, judging by the stuff you told me you do sexually, you was meant to be a plumber. So.
Okay, so
For
it
me,
was okay then.
For me, I was just like, well, I grabbed a towel, wiped off, and continued down. Like, I was already
Sam
that
said
far in.
water-based lube is best for sensitive skin people and safe for toys. Silicone lube should be used, but the silicone toys will hold up better in the shower. Should not be used with silicone toys, but will hold up better in the shower. Oil-based can't be used with latex. Ooh.
That's a lot.
Screenshot it. I didn't know this.
That was a lot.
So for you toy people, because I got a few, I can come back. I did not know this. Oil-based can be used with latex. Does it say why? Like, is it because what does it do? Holy crap, I didn't know any of this. Kelly, me neither. I'm learning.
I did heard that somewhere though. Like,
okay, so the oil-based, why can't I use it with latex? Like, what's that
I
do?
did hear that somewhere sometime. I saw it on somewhere. Saw it or read it. I'm not for sure what reason why, but I did see that somewhere. It seems like.
Ahalu said it's always best to let the woman drive. Plus, putting a vibrator on the clitoris helps a lot. So I totally feel that. Like, I totally feel. So was it just your penis and ass, nothing stimulating her vagina, maybe your fingers?
No, it's just. But I've had anal with a lot of.
Oil dissolves the latex.
Ah.
The oil will dissolve y'all latex toy. That's a little rough.
Condoms.
And condoms? So wait a minute. If I want to get oiled down.
Yeah.
It's going to dissolve your latex.
Because, play with baby oil and stuff. I like to get play. So, play with the oil before we get into actual, or make sure I don't put it.
Non-latex condom, which they have them.
Put on
She's
the
Oh, yes, non-latex. I'm all about some non-latex. I got sensitive skin.
Non-latex condom for oil play. I didn't know this.
I got sensitive skin.
So if y'all got pregnant because y'all was playing in oil, then y'all it dissolves your condom.
No wonder.
Thought about it. Maybe
Wait.
you'd be able to do anal if you used your rose at the same time.
You might. See, I can do anal with a small penis. I mean, when I say small, about that big.
Remember what
I've done it once. I've done it twice.
But
Don't
maybe
push.
I had
if
a
you
big
do,
penis, and it was ouch.
maybe
had a
if
little
you do your
penis.
enema in your drinks,
Don't push.
you don't push,
Don't push.
and you have your rose.
And with the non-latex condom, so I can use as much lubrication as I want to.
Maybe it'll be a.
So
Hey,
we got
but
the formula here.
I've known a lot of, like, a few girls I've known have orgasms from anal sex. Like, a lot of
I
girls
have, but the penis was too small. It wasn't.
Maybe you'll be able to do it with
Well, I
a bigger one with
mean-
all of this.
Yeah, but I was like, but if he could have me
This
with
formula.
Well, I
here.
mean, if he gets, like, the
Okay, well maybe not that big.
Well,
well
saying.
endowed, then,
What I'm
you know,
saying.
that's not going to be
he had a
comfortable.
little penis, so we was good. We was that little penis. We was all right. Came all over the place. It was absolutely phenomenal. Great sex, and I had lubrication. I had the drinks. I did not push. I was relaxing, but literally his penis was not that big. I had one with that big down to the floor. I couldn't get over the fact that there was this big old dick in my ass.
I got this in here.
Oh
What the
my
hell?
God! What was I thinking?
What?
Wait,
This is not what I sounded. This
This
is not
is
where I
not what I
park.
signed up for.
This is not where I park my car.
Captain Crunch, what you mean soap?
Not to
So
mention,
for
so for the things. Hey Amber, gee, I wish I was there for this discussion, man. Okay, for the ass part because help me.
Which part?
You'd whistle while you walk. I did all type of stuff. Okay, it was more like I'm getting the hell up, and it felt like he kept growing, but
It may have.
Keep
He got a
growing.
little
we can
excited.
keep growing a different way.
We're gonna keep growing. Over your lifetime, your desires change, and so does your body. So change up your sexual routine to fit what you need. Better yet, try not to have a sexual routine. break patterns, and try new things. Just for the sake of newness and surprise, variety is the spice of sex.
Okay.
And that is your Beyblade Sex Bill of Rights.
Okay, but do y'all hear that? Keep growing. Keep dating each other. Keep learning your partner.
Keep having fun.
Don't get stuck in the rut of this is how we do it. Because I've heard it a billion, gazillion, quadrillion times. Because I also teach an intimacy class. And in my intimacy class, what I do is I bring couples back to a place where they actually enjoy having sex with each other. Especially if they've been together for a long time. Like I said, it's the routine. You know what he's going to do. You know what she's going to do. So y'all like that. But in my intimacy class, I teach them to try out different things. I ask them all 3 questions. What do you like most about your sex life? What do you least like? I'm going to talk. What do you least like about your sex life? And what do you want to try? That what do you want to try throws each one of them off. Because it's almost like, you wanted to try that?
Yeah.
You wanted to try that? Well, we haven't tried it out yet. And it's like, well, you know,
nobody said anything.
Nobody said anything. We kind of been in the same kind of little routine here lately. So I was thinking, thank you. So I was thinking maybe, you know, bringing it up, you might make you seem maybe feel a little weird, or it might be a little bit off.
It's
but
like
in
sushi.
reality, try out everything.
It's like sushi. You gotta try a different roll. You can't just try one sushi roll and be like, oh, I hate sushi.
You know what? I can only eat Kroger's crunchy sushi. I've had the sushi without the crunchy
Kroger
on there.
sushi is good. Now, don't
Tuna rolls had me throwing up.
You gotta try. But again, it's like sushi. You just try it.
Try different rolls.
Paco said use that soap to clean up that poop fiasco. Christy! What's up, Christy? Hi, boo. I love you so much. Sex while skydiving. About the only thing I haven't tried. I've heard of that. Drake got fire-ass sushi. Drake's? Spring Hill?
Cool Springs.
Cool Springs.
I was gonna say, there's another Drake's on Spring Hill.
Oh, no, I said it wrong. What's in Cool Springs? It's something else.
Drake's and
There's some other bar. Drake's got fire sushi. Okay, I'm on Captain Crunch. I'm gonna take you up for that one because I love sushi. But for some reason, Kroger's has the best one that I've tried
they
so
do got
far.
some good sushi.
I tried some fresh tuna rolls. Oh my god,
Say good.
I was sick forever. Hey Chrissy, when you come be on the show, you can Zoom in or you can Skype. Cause my producer said we can do it all. Okay? Me and Boosie just sit here and talk about sex. We don't got to run the cameras or any of that no more. But let
That's why
us
it looks
know before we get into turning on, tuning in. Oh, I just love this. Before we get more into our lessons of sex, learning about sex, being able to properly communicate with our partners. What is one thing that you would tell my tea babies when it comes to communication? I always say get them drunk.
Yeah.
And I got not like get them drunk.
I know. I get that.
But
I
like
get
to
that.
take advantage of this person. But I'm just saying like sometimes drinks make things a little bit smoother.
So they say everybody's heard the saying, "A drunk man tells no lies,"
True.
and that is, it's the truth. Like, have a few drinks. Let's have a bottle of wine. Let's
Bottle of wine.
whatever your drink is. Hey, let's chill out. Have a fire. Something simple. I'm country, so I'm like, hey,
So make sure they're
I'll make you a
comfortable.
fire, and I'll have you something to sip
Okay.
on, and let's just see where the conversation goes.
I love
and
that. Okay.
go with it and not be judgmental and not put off that judgmental vibe. Like, if I'm going to tell somebody my innermost
Like
darkest
watch your
secrets,
facial
yes.
expression. Don't be like, or
Communication, like, what is it?
You know what I mean?
70% of communication is non-verbal.
Nonverbal.
Like,
That's-
body language goes a long way.
Or
Let's not have an intimate sexual conversation through text.
let me turn my ring around.
Like, come on. Let's not do
Mine
that.
and my partner's, most of our conversations are through text.
Through text, and then when y'all come together, it's amazing. But maybe that works for your
It
partner.
works for some people. It works for me. It does not. It
A
does
lot
not.
of people it doesn't, but that's how my partner and I communicate the best, just through text.
See, my like anxiety, ADD, ADHD stuff.
Same.
Like, I'm gonna. Not my glasses.
It's okay.
I'm gonna be thinking of like did I say the right thing? What she
Me
say?
too. I don't want to
Like,
oversay something through
it-
text and
it-
my voice and things, and you like I don't not promise
It's
I'm
been
not
2
saying
minutes
it in a
since
way.
she responded. Did I offend her? Like,
So I got you. So for yours is make sure the atmosphere
yes.
is in a good way for your partner.
But
And
not
then
just
for
for
you,
my
you've
partner.
learned your partner what to do for that person. So that way, because I'm sure for you it's either in person or through text, but with your partner, it
See,
seems
my
to be
partner
better
can do
through-
either way. Like he
Oh,
can.
so with you it's better through
yeah,
text.
Better
we can
than
be
text.
driving. We'll be driving on the road in the car, and he'll just bring up conversation. I'm like, can we not talk about this right now, right here? Let this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll text him about it later.
Well, but for some people, that gives them a chance to
I need to be able to think
think
about
about
my
it.
response
Yes, yes.
before
Oh.
and I need to be able to make my facial expressions because I make a lot of them
I do too.
before you
I do
see
too.
them.
Okay,
I do too.
okay.
People tell me
That's honest.
I
Where
need to
my
be able
emotions
to make my
asleep.
50 million facial expressions. Like, you want me to what?
Yes.
Like you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so you need that
I
time.
need
to
that time to be able to make
Yeah.
that facial expression, say
Baby,
my
so y'all
stupid
hear that?
response, then could be like, oh, okay, this is how I really need to respond to
For
this.
me,
Okay.
I need to see your facial expression and response though, because I might say something that's kind of left wing. Like I have word vomit a lot of
So
times.
does my partner. He
Like,
says stuff off the wall all the time.
I get to going and it just spews out, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Twin Peaks in Franklin, not sushi, but a lot of mushu walking around. I gotta try that. Chrissy
Yeah.
said I'm not a drinker, but I'm comfortable. But if I'm comfortable, I'm good.
It's
I'm
a
sure your
man's-
partner would know what to make you comfortable. Maybe it's in the bed, maybe it's in the couch, maybe it's on the kitchen. And then Sam said, I hate when people text me important things that's supposed to be really communicated. Same. I want that stuff face to face because you can really get a feel for that. I like to hear my woman's voice. Plus, spell check is a bitch. Man, what you said? Don't you hate when you send the wrong emoji and it's like, I did not
I
mean
hate
to laugh.
when it says ducking instead of fucking.
Oh man, it's
I did not
the
mean to
curse
laugh at
words.
that. I swear it wasn't a laugh. Honestly, honesty makes the vibes much better for me. We're grown. Let's act like it. Man, but even though with the honest thing, sometimes, even though I have this whole show and, I talk to you guys and say all these crazy things, I'm still shy. Sometimes I have to be like, how do I say this? I don't want to be offensive. I don't want to sound so abrupt because I want this person to continuously enjoy having sex with me. But maybe I don't like that or maybe I don't like this. So sometimes I'm literally, let's go back to, let's drink a little bit. And then after that, have a cup of wine. I'm like, all right, so can you put your finger in my ass? Put your finger on my ass, but not in my ass because I don't know what that was. And that's okay. A massage always helps. Ooh. Hi, Chris. Congratulations. Our friend is getting married. So
I'm gonna clap all
we've
over
been
you, but-
here for about an hour now, and that's how long the show is. T-Babies, I love you guys so much. You guys make my heart so happy. We'll be here. Again, if you're new here, we'll be back next Tuesday at 8:30-ish.
Heavy on the ish.
Heavy on this. And if you want to be a guest, like Pepe Le Pew over here,
That
he
went
made me
by
cool. His nipple rings. Okay, I just knew his nipple was going to be in my hand when we got done. But it wasn't.
Bonding experience.
It was okay. Ring in. It was bonding.
Bonding experience.
Earlier, if y'all would have saw, we did that, and my ring was out, and I cut his hand. I feel so bad.
It wasn't bad, but I was just like,
It was like, oh, damn.
But
But if you want to be on the show, literally, we're booked into March. Unless somebody between now to the second Tuesday in March cancels, we are booked. But if you would like to be a part of the show, simply just send T-Talks an inbox and say, hey, I want to be on the show. And you're on the show. Come. You can be shy or not shy. It doesn't matter. Come with the message that you want to send out to the T-Babies. Because the biggest thing that we want to do is break that communication barrier. We want everyone getting into bed, having the big orgasms, great sex, feeling confident about their sex life. Because ladies, we have babies. We run the household. We do so many things. We're the stylists of our kids. We're their hairdressers. We're their chefs. We are so many people. Thank you so much. We are so many different people. So when it's time to have sex, the least we can do is make sure that we're getting in bed with someone who cares about our well-being, who cares about our feelings, who cares about us having orgasm. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Boozy, did you have anything that you want to say?
No.
Tell them about your podcast.
I am in the works of starting a podcast for Project B.
Ooh.
We will be doing, I think I'm going to do it monthly episodes.
Okay.
Where we will be doing different episodes on different mental health things, whether it be a coping mechanism or a different type of mental illness or what is it called? Disorder.
I was like, okay.
A mental illness or a different disorder that is associated with a different mental illness and things like that.
I like it because I will say if you need a guest, I'll come on.
For sure,
come
for
on
sure.
for
Yes.
It's
not
in the
talked
works.
about.
It's something new that I've just decided to turn into a podcast. So we will be working on getting sponsors and things like that to still be sponsoring a family for Christmas. We didn't get to do that this year because of COVID and everything like that. We didn't get to have the event. But we will be working on getting sponsors to sponsor a family for Christmas and do all the things that we wanted to do and still eventually have the big event that I wanted to do last year, but because of COVID, we couldn't.
Yeah.
But we're going to do the podcast for now so that you're still getting the information and I get to share all the stuff that I've learned with y'all because I've learned a lot over the past 2 years with my struggles with mental illness.
I'm so proud of you.
So
I'm so proud of you, Boozy, and I'm so glad that you're doing this. So you guys got to know about it. I think we have like 6,000 people that come here once a week. So you 6,000 people, get ready for my baby's podcast. Okay,
Project
okay. So yes,
coming soon.
So we will see you guys next Tuesday at 8:30, and I don't know who my guest is for next week because it's in the calendar, but I can't wait to have you here, and I can't wait to see you guys. And hope you have a great rest of the night. Because I'm Kitten.
And I'm Boozy.
And Pepe Le
Pepe
Pew.
Le Pew.
And tonight we make tea talks. We love you guys. We'll see you next
Bye.
Tuesday.